Scout, these records can tell me when these records were read and which ones have actually been read, Gallo informed Scout. I'm going to try and find out who our mystery visitor was and what information they may have been accessing. Once I've done this, I think we might want to leave. I think we found out enough for our first visit. Is there anything else you wish to seek for, or any information you wish me to locate for you? No, I think Scout does not want anything from here right now. Later, I may change my mind, but at the moment, Scout is too fearful of the knowledge and what effect it may have. Knowledge has been sitting here for years. If it can sit here for a little while longer, while Scout and Gallo Chosen decide what is best. While Scout had been speaking, Gallo had found at least part of what he'd been looking for. It appeared that records had been accessed for years. This, in some ways, gave Gallo hope, since though the access had been going on for so long, there hadn't been any visible damage to Scout's society. The initial records that were accessed seemed to be some kind of automated startup program with sounds and pictures, from which the person had chosen a language learning program. Of course, without a teacher, they had to learn the language. Fortunately, or unfortunately, the computer was set up to mirror a teaching tool as well as just a pure database of knowledge. And in fact, the teaching tool was set up with automated lessons on almost every subject that children might learn at school. It did appear, however, that whoever the student was, they did spend a long time learning the language. Whether they were a dedicated perfectionist or struggling in some way, Gallo couldn't tell. Once they'd mastered the basics of the language, they then gone out to access information on farming, pottery, weaving, and other essential activities for this society. Every so often, however, the person went back to the language program, probably to check on what they'd learned or understand what they'd learned in other parts of it. Well, it appears that our mystery visitor has been very busy, Gallo informed Scout. They learned the language of lines, and then they looked mainly for farming and craft activities and the like. As some of these make references to other things, it might not be as much damage as I feared. I'll close down everything, return it to the state where I found it. I think we'd better leave. Yes, you'd better do this, replied Scout. Though I do not like all this hiding and sneaking, I think it may be for the best. And once we're clear of this place and decide what to do next, I almost must decide what to tell the leader. Gallo closed down everything. They both left the ship and walked quietly through the village. Once they'd carefully made their way clear, Gallo again set up a tent so they could rest until the morning.